Well, our second match between Chelsea and Spurs was played this morning, following a week in which Chelsea and their chairman, Ken Bates, received more publicity than all the other clubs combined, as a result of, you know what, your commentator, John Motson.
The only high voltage here is in the atmosphere as Chelsea celebrate their 80th anniversary. All of those years having been spent in this famous West London stadium of Stamford Bridge. The birthday falls exactly 30 years since Chelsea won their only First Division championship in 1955, and it falls too at a time when they've impressively reconsolidated their First Division status, winning 5 and drawing 1 of their last 7 matches to retain an outside chance of a UEFA Cup place. Well, Kerry Dixon hopes to mark the occasion with his 100th goal in league football. He scored 51 for Reading and has got 48 so far for Chelsea, and this season in all competitions he has 32. Dixon partnered today by Gordon Davis because David Speedy is starting his 4th suspension of the season. Number 5, Joe McLaughlin, passed a late fitness test on a thigh injury, so he plays between Chelsea's 2 19-year-old fullbacks, Terry Howard and Keith Dublin. And they should be tested by Tottenham's wingers. John Chiedozie, wearing number 3, has been recalled at outside right, so Ardiles and Hoddle play without a recognised ball winner in midfield because Steve Perryman has returned to right back and Danny Thomas has switched to the left in place of Mark Bowen. Referee is Joe Worrell from Warrington. So away go Chelsea in blue against a Spurs side who haven't lost away in the First Division since October the 20th, 6 months ago at Manchester United, since when they've won 9 and drawn 4 on opposing grounds. That was Spackman. Thomas is in there. And Dixon's there too. And a chance for that 100th goal in the first minute. The flag stayed down. And Dixon, who was at Spurs as an apprentice, they let him go, had an opportunity there, better than perhaps he realised. Spurs playing with 4 up, there's no doubt about that. This is Hoddle. Roberts. Perryman. Ardiles got a foot in there, and so did Hoddle. It was Howard's challenge, and it was Tony Galvin who took the tumble. Here's Roberts. Well run by Graham Roberts, and he's found Chiedozie. Falco far side. Thomas. Ardiles. Hoddle. Thomas again. And Roberts once more. Chiedozie. Leworthy. Now Chiedozie up against Dublin. Galvin. Straight through and in after 10 minutes. Well, Chelsea didn't clear the throw, that was the problem. And when the ball came out to Tony Galvin, that shot went through the crowd and beat Nijveski. Certainly not a prolific scorer, Galvin, by any means. It's his first goal for 3 months since he scored at Charlton in the FA Cup, and only his 6th of the season, but it puts Tottenham into a deserved lead here. They've made the running. Dublin. Crossed by Davis. Here's Bumstead. Came off Roberts. Nevin. Good cross. Miller away from Dixon. McLaughlin's volley well wide. And Eddie Nijveski a bit unlucky. I'm pretty certain that was deflected off a Chelsea player as it went through. Certainly wrong-footed him, but no doubt it's Galvin's goal. Forward by Roberts. Spatman on Chiedozie. That's been left for Hoddle to flight one against the bar, and Miller away from the goal with the rebound. Delicately chipped by Glenn Hoddle. It beat the keeper, came back off the bar, and Miller, arriving at full speed, couldn't control his shot. Nevin came off Miller. Nevin put on his way there by a Bumstead interception and a Dixon pass. Couldn't quite finish it off. Over casual, and this is Mickey Thomas. Spatman made the original interception, but he's now gone down the right wing to support Thomas. Four in the centre, and Spatman finds Nevin. And the block by Thomas takes the ball out for a corner in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Chelsea maybe have a few seconds here, but not very long. And here's Bumstead and Dublin, and Roberts half away, and the whistle's already gone, with Spurs holding the half-time lead. After Dixon had wasted a chance in the very first minute, it was Tony Galvin's deflected shot which put Spurs ahead after 10 minutes on the day when Chelsea are hoping to do the celebrating, but are in fact trailing at half-time. One man watching the football this morning at Stamford Bridge is the England manager Bobby Robson, who's getting a close-up view, no doubt, of Glenn Hoddle, among others. Tottenham have to go on picking up points to make sure that they can confirm a place in the UEFA Cup for next season. It's the most they can hope for now. And certainly this result, if it was to stay 1-0, would possibly kill off Chelsea's hopes of Europe. Nevin. Hoddle. Nice ball. Leworthy trying to find Falco. Here's Chiedozie. And off Pates. Away by Dublin. Inside by Dixon for Nevin. Taking on Perryman, and now Thomas, who got the better of him. forward by Galvin. And it's a free kick. Bates with the kick. Flicked on by Thomas. Appeals for handball against Paul Miller. Not given. Dixon appealed hopefully, the crowd rather more than that, but no other Chelsea players protested, so I think we can take it the referee was right. It's Spackman with the throw for Chelsea. Miller's header. Nevin. Little chip, McLaughlin's coming in, brilliantly cleared by Danny Thomas. It's given Spurs the chance to draw breath, and they might do even better than that. Galvin has found Falco. And Falco to Thomas, now in attack. Deflection on the cross, Dublin's header. Ardiles goes in. And Roberts heads it back. But the reason Tottenham are still in the lead is down to Danny Thomas. Good kick by Nijveski. Roberts to clear. Perryman forward. Leworthy. John Chiedozie is going off, and Ian Crook is coming on for Spurs. Spackman and Hoddle for Spurs. Crook, nicely done, back into the path of Hoddle. Galvin could be away here on this side. Went to Leworthy first. Don't think he heard the shout, if there was one. Roberts' header. Did he foul Dixon? Roberts left his foot there, and Kerry Dixon went over it. And Chelsea have a free kick, no more than 5 yards, if that, outside the penalty area. Nevin, yes! Chelsea equalise after 74 minutes. So the anniversary is marked with a goal for the home side, and Pat Nevin, a great favourite here, sized up the situation on that free kick and chipped that with some pace past Ray Clemence. So it's 1-1, as it was when the teams met at White Hart Lane earlier this season. And Chelsea's second half performance merited the equaliser. I can't remember a season when so many goals have been scored from free kicks just outside and around the penalty area. We've got specialists now, it seems, in nearly every club, and Nevin will be pleased with that one. Peter Shreves and John Pratt have seen the lead disappear here. Spackman, and Gordon Davis miskicked it when well placed. And he held his head there, Davis, because he knew that was a good opportunity. The ball was played in by Spackman, and Davis in stride looked favourite to hit that for goal, but he sliced it. Spackman, that's a good shot. He was hoping it would dip a bit on the way over, but it didn't. Spurs have made a switch. Falco's in midfield, and that was his pass on to Galvin. And now Ardiles backing up. Spackman was with him. Bumstead. And Thomas, Davis, On again for Dixon, 2 up with him, and Spurs could be outnumbered here. Roberts, though, saw to it that they weren't. Leworthy.
But a cynic.
Manager Bobby Robson said a few moments ago that Blissett is insurance in case Trevor Francis gets injured playing in Italy tomorrow. Well, with AC Milan's Mark Hateley and Nottingham Forest's Peter Davenport already withdrawn injured, Robson this afternoon watched Paul Mariner score Arsenal's winning goal against Sheffield Wednesday, and he's now favourite to lead England's attack and win his 35th cap. Another England player on the score sheet today was Trevor Steven, as Everton beat Norwich 3-0 to extend their run of unbeaten games to 25 now since Christmas. They're 11 points clear at the top of Division 1 after Manchester United and Tottenham both drew, as we've just seen, and Everton now need only 5 points from 7 games to clinch their first championship in 15 years. Manchester City are favourites to fill the third promotion place from Division 2 after an impressive 2-1 win at Portsmouth that effectively killed off Portsmouth's hopes and lifted City into third place above Blackburn Rovers, who lost 1-0 at Charlton. Oxford, already promoted, lost 1-0 at Leeds, while Birmingham won 1-0 at Barnsley. Hull appear certain to go up from Division 3, coming from behind today to beat Wigan 3-1 and close the gap on Bradford City, who lost last night. Millwall, Bristol City and Gillingham all drew, but Millwall have a 6-point advantage. Chesterfield are 6 points clear in Division 4 after a 1-0 win at Stockport and need 1 more point to be certain of promotion. Bury won today to move into second place, 2 points clear of Blackpool, who drew, and Darlington, well, they play at Swindon tomorrow. Halesowen Town won the FA Vars at Wembley today, beating Fleetwood 3-1, while Aberdeen are the Scottish champions for the second successive year. Well, at least that's what they've been celebrating. Although mathematically they could just be overtaken, their goal difference is such that a draw against Celtic today was considered good enough to start the party.
Miller, Galvin with him, turns superbly, and Johnson can't get a touch. Away goes Billy Stark. It's a penalty. The referee says a hand was used. Now, this great turn there by McGarvey, and there it was, going across, and the referee judged that to be a push. Here is Royaken. Now, is his technique going to be similar to Parkhead's of last week? That's it, 1-0. That's Porteous. Wilson, yes. Miller, the captain, has equalised. It squeezed its way in. Celtic have made a great match of it. Well, not a great match, a great contest of it. The match itself has been disappointing in many ways. Curling ball, and there it is. No, it's been rolled off. The goalkeeper fouled. Be very interesting to see that one again. And look at it, tantalising, dangerous, swerving viciously. Well, didn't look too much wrong with that to me. We've played 1 full minute of injury time. Whistle in the mouth, and there it is. Aberdeen are the champions. And there in the middle, Alex Ferguson. Well, I think he's got a little bit used to that now. Let's have Willie Miller. There he is. And you're listening to a jubilant Pittodrie. The sun is shining. It might be very chilly out there, but there's little doubt that the Aberdeen spirits are soaring right out of this pitch and right across Scotland. There are the Premier Division champions of the country.
Well, far be it for a Sassenach to enter into a domestic argument, but I couldn't see a foul on Leighton when Celtic netted for the second time. But that's the rub of the green, and our congratulations to Alex Ferguson and Aberdeen. Well, now it's time for the April Goal of the Month competition, and I'll remind you how to enter in a moment, but first to look at the goals, starting with goal A, scored by Graham Roberts for Tottenham Hotspur against Everton.
Perryman, 2 players square, one of them is Roberts! Oh, I say, what an absolute blinder!
Goal B, scored by Ian Wallace for Sunderland at Everton.
Walker with the throw to Berry. Back to Walker. Curled in. Wallace was there! Oh, what a start!
Goal C, Andy Gray's first for Everton in the same match.
Bracewell. On again for Reid. Well played. Reid's cross. Gray! What a fantastic goal!
Goal D, Andy Gray's second for Everton in the same match.
Goes back again to Stephen. Gray's there again! Oh, I say! Another great header.
Goal E, scored by Trevor Stephen for Everton, also against Sunderland.
Stephen away from Pickering. Yes! Another superb goal.
Goal F, scored by Robert Pritz for Rangers against Aberdeen.
Nicely forward, there's Pritz. Good run by Pritz, he scores. It's a beautiful goal by Pritz.
Goal G, scored by Kevin Brock for Oxford United against Oldham Athletic.
Ball won by Shotton. And McDermott knocks it on for Jones. Now it's 3-on-2 as McDermott. Brock! Oh, what a smasher!
Here's a check on those goals. Goal A, Graham Roberts. B, Ian Wallace. C, Andy Gray. And D, Andy Gray. E, Trevor Stephen. F, Robert Pritz. G, Kevin Brock. And not easy to decide the best goals from that group, is it? Well, here's how to enter. Good luck to you. You put your name and address on the left-hand side of a postcard, please, and your goal selections in 1, 2, 3 order on the right-hand side. And you address the postcard to Goal of the Month, BBC Television, London, W12 8QT. That's Goal of the Month, BBC Television, London, W12 8QT. And the sender of the first correct entry, drawn from our post bag to coincide with the choice of our panel, will receive £100 worth of premium bonds. Match of the day next week is a little later at 10:30, but meantime, having celebrated Chelsea's birthday and Aberdeen's championship, let's end the evening by joining Kevin Moran as he celebrated his return to United's team with 3 headers. The first saved brilliantly, the second hit the post, and finally he scored. It was third time lucky, but not for Sunderland, I'm afraid. Good night.
Moran just inside the 18-yard area. And he comes for it. Oh, what a good save! Kidman. Good header! Kevin Moran seeing the ball come back off the post, straight into the feet of Chris Turner. 2-3 on the near post. Good save again, now it's gone in. And this time, Kevin Moran has the luck on his side.